Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm doing a Q&A. I put up a question box on my Instagram story yesterday asking you guys to ask me some questions that you want answered, so that's what I'm going to be answering today. The first question is, how'd you and Grayson meet? I don't even know. I don't think there was ever a specific time when we actually were introduced to each other. Coming from Kapiti, we both, kind of everyone knows everyone in the town, so we always knew of each other, and then we kind of had the same friend groups as each other, I guess. And then it was just one summer, the summer before we started dating, we just got really close, and we just hung out a lot with everyone else. And then from there, things happened and we started dating. But yeah, I don't think there was ever a specific moment where we were introduced to each other. Next question is baby names. I can't even count how many people ask this question. So many of you want to know. I actually have a list here on my laptop. I'm not going to share the name that we're using, obviously. We have picked out a first and middle name for this girl. Not 100% sure that we will use it, but most likely we will. So sorry, I'm filming this video outside because it's such a nice day, but yeah, there's obviously traffic. I'll share the names that we're not thinking of using. So also, not necessarily all of these names do we both agree on. Some of these names Grayson doesn't really like, and but these are the names I like anyways. So for boys, I've got down Joey. I love that name. I think I'm inspired by Joey from Friends, which probably isn't a great inspiration of a person to name your child after. But yeah, I love that name. Chase, Kobe, Luca, Tobias. I love Tobias. Probably not as a first name, but as a middle name. Nico. Nico was definitely, I think Nico was our top boy name if this baby was going to be a boy. Coda, Malachi, Zion, Jago, which I know is so random, but my old workmate, his older brother was called Jago, and oh my gosh, I just love that name. Ever since I heard it, I fell in love with it. Carlos, which is actually the name of my teddy bear, and there's one name that Grayson loves for a boy, and that's Zahir. But yeah, I don't hate it, but I don't think I could name my kid that. And then for girls, we've got Kylie, Rosa, Alexa, Elle, probably Elle is a middle name, Layla, Ava, Nora, Gia, Danny, and Cora. I love Cora as well. And yeah, obviously I'm not going to share the name that we're using because we're not going to announce that until she's born and we've actually given her the name. But yeah, that's all the baby names I have. Probably not, I'm not really looking at any new ones because we're pretty set on the name we have. Just hoping that, she suits it when she comes out. Because if she comes out Ranger, like I was when I was born, she's probably not going to suit the name, but that's okay. We'll see. Next question is teddy or bottle? Teddy, all the way. Well, I'm going to try. I mean, there's so much controversy over breastfeeding and how difficult it is and all the trauma and the hard times that women have when they breastfeed. Some women don't, but just, I don't know what to expect. It may not end up working out for me, for us, and I may not end up breastfeeding for very long, but my goal is to breastfeed for at least a year. I don't know, but yeah, I do want to breastfeed, definitely. Will you continue balancing study and being a mum, or are you planning to return to study? That's a good question. I am going to continue studying. I'm not trying to talk myself up, but I feel like I've always been a very motivated and productive person. I like to have a busy lifestyle. That's just who I am. I don't like to have a lot of time on my hands. So I'm definitely going to keep studying full time. If I'm finding that it's too much, I will drop back to part-time, but I'm definitely not going to put a halt on my degree. Even if I don't choose a career within sport and exercise, I still want to do this degree just for me anyways, because I'm interested in it, I'm passionate about it, I love it, and now that I've started it, I want to accomplish it. I don't want to put it on pause. So I'm definitely going to keep studying. The good thing is that she's due over the summer holidays, so for the first couple months I won't be studying, and then come the start of next year I can get back into studying and see how things go. But yeah, I'm definitely going to try keep studying full-time, but we'll just have to see if I have to drop to part-time. Hopefully not. I don't want to, but yeah, we'll see. This one made me laugh. Surely, who is your favourite rugby coach? If any of you know me, you probably know which coach asked this question. I'd like to say that every coach has given me something different. I've definitely learned different things from different coaches. So yeah, I'm just going to leave it at that. I do not have a favourite coach because everyone has something different to offer. What's the next question? What are you most excited for being a young mama? So definitely, like I said before in my previous video, just being fit and able to be active and do fun things with my kids and just enjoy it, you know. And I can't wait till I'm gonna be able to be a little kid again too, you know, I'm gonna be able to go and play on the playground and do things that kids do that adults don't really do, and I have an excuse, so it's gonna be great. I'm so excited. She's gonna be like my little best friend, honestly. How did you tell your parents you were pregnant? This is something I was shitting myself for. I know no matter what, my parents love me regardless, they would never judge me, but my parents are Christian. I have grown up in a Christian family, and you know, preferably my parents, you know, hold the value that sex should be saved for marriage. They understand that I am my own person and I get to make the decisions for myself, so they knew that I was already having sex before I even got pregnant. Not that they necessarily agreed with it, but anyways, I was just nervous for their reaction. Plus, I'm not going to get too into it, but I do have two older sisters who chose different paths in life, and they are my dad's children, and being the last, I'm kind of like, what am I? I kind of look at myself as like the little angel out of us three, because, you know, I'm not on the same journey and path that they are on. So I always feel that there is a high expectation for me, and I always carry a very big weight on my shoulders because I don't want to be a letdown to my dad. And I know I'm not, but it's just the way I feel. And you know, I always want to do what makes him happiest, and I never want to disappoint him, because I just know he's been through so much with the other two that I just want him to be 100% and completely happy and proud of who I am and the things I do. So I was definitely nervous to tell him about this. We told them pretty early because obviously I had to stop playing rugby, and my parents were like trying to come up to Palmy to watch my games in the weekends, and I kept coming up with excuses as to why I wasn't playing and blah blah blah. So other than my coach was obviously the first person I told. The next people to tell were my parents. We told them when I was only 6 weeks, so pretty early. We actually went out to Long Beach, which is like a cafe restaurant in Waikanae that's like a family go-to spot. We went there because we were it was something like I was home for the weekend and we were running out of time to tell them, and I couldn't tell them at home because my older sister was there with her niece Jayla, who lives with my parents, and you know, I didn't really, I'm not really on speaking terms with either of my sisters, and I didn't want to share the news with her around, so we had to go out to Long Beach to tell mum and dad. And I can't remember the exact words we said, but we had already let them know that we had big news that we needed to share, so they kind of saw something like that coming anyways. And then I just said, I'm pregnant. We told them our plan and, you know, why we did it and blah blah blah. And mum was definitely very happy. This is going to be mum's first blood grandchild. You know, my mum's raised 4 grandchildren that aren't even technically her own because they're all my dad's bloodline. She still loves them regardless. Obviously, you know, it's special. This is going to be her first blood grandchild. You know, it's her daughter's baby. So she cried. She was super excited. Dad's like, your dad was happy, but Dad, you know, it was a typical dad reaction, like, oh yeah, cool, like, he just said he'll be more excited when the baby is actually in his arms, you know, which is fair enough. Yeah, he did point out that, you know, obviously it's not the way that he would have done it, but at the end of the day he's happy for us, and yeah, so it all turned out well in the end. Who inspires you the most? I love this question.
Do you want to get them, guys?
Yeah.
Who inspires me the most? So yeah, they're both just very motivated, strong-willed, powerful, hardworking women, and yeah, they're just great.
Hello! What are you filming?
A YouTube video.
And I'm on it.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Oh my gosh. Yeah, especially Amber Reid. She is a Kiwi. She's lived in Australia for like the past, I don't know, like 6 or 7 or whatever years with her family. And then her and her partner moved back to New Zealand, and she's recently opened up a gym called the Cobalt Club in Auckland, and she's done that while also balancing being a mother. Her son Rome is 2, I believe. But yeah, she used to have a YouTube channel. She still does, she just doesn't upload, which I'm so sad about. I miss it. But whenever I'm feeling like unmotivated, or I'm feeling lifeless, or I just need a little bit of inspiration, I just flick to one of her old videos and watch it, and it just puts me in the best headspace. I think it's really important to feed yourself with things on social media that inspire you and people who make you feel good, and yeah, those two women definitely do. So yeah, I'd have to say those two are my top ones. Kylie Jenner also inspires me a lot as well. And last question is, what's been your favourite thing about your pregnancy so far? I'd have to say feeling her kick. 100%. Yeah, 100%. I didn't feel it for a while. My midwife said that like my placenta is on the top of my stomach, so she had to kick through my placenta in order for me to feel it. So I didn't start feeling it till quite late. To start off with, was just feeling like, felt like bubbles on my stomach, or like, I don't know, you know when you feel like bubbles underwater and like you feel them going up your body, like if you're in a spa or something. It was kind of like that, but in my stomach. But then on the day that I became 20 weeks pregnant, it was the first day I felt her kick, and you know, now she's kicking all day long, and it's just the best feeling ever. Like, yeah, I cried. I was so happy the first time I felt it. But that's definitely been the best thing so far, and I think a lot of women could probably agree. So cool. So cool to feel, so cool to watch. I can't wait until like the movement is really obvious and you can get it on camera. I can't wait for that. How do you and Gary meet? I've got the questions written out on my notes, and I've written, how did you and Gary meet? Because I called Grayson Gray and it's obviously auto-corrected. Well, let me ask you a couple questions.
Couple questions, eh? Oh, I'm writing it.
Say hi, guys.
I need a haircut, man.
Oh yeah, what's your take on how we meet?
What's my take on how
Like,
we
how
met?
would you explain it? What would you say? How would you answer that question?
I can't actually remember how we met.
Yeah, I don't think there was ever a moment when we actually met yet.
Oh no, yeah, there was. When I first ever met you, it was at El Rancho summer camp.
Oh yeah!
Ended off with Ayla, and I actually had a crush on Ayla, and I was trying to find out ways to get in and hang out with Ayla. Both me and Chad were. And then you ended up coming and telling me to come to your house and you'll give me free pizza or something. And I was just like, yeah, why not? And then yeah, that was probably when we were about 12 or 13.
Oh yeah, 13, 14. Oh yeah.
But yeah, I think that's when I met you.
True!
First
I
time I ever met
forgot
you.
about that. Okay, so that is how we met. So this is why I need you in the video. What are your favourite baby names? That you're not using, don't say the
For a
name.
girl,
Other
we're
than
not allowed. Not allowed. No, these are my favourites. Probably for a girl, probably be Nala. Oh. I'd probably say I like the name Kyla.
Kyla.
Yeah.
That's actually really cute.
I like the name I don't know. I can't think of any other girls' names. But for a boy,
I like Kylo.
I like the name Zahir.
I said that.
And then after that, I like Nico. And then I like the name. Those are probably my two favourites. I like Chase and Chance. Those are both really nice names. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's about it.
What are you most excited about for being a young dad?
Being involved in their life a lot. When it comes to being sporty and just, you know, like I never got that with my dad.
Yeah, we both have old parents.
Well,
No one's
my
wondering.
dad's not necessarily old, he's just fat and lazy.
He's like 50, isn't he?
Yeah, but still, there's a lot, like, you can be healthy and, you know, movement. Especially when I was growing up, he was only in his 40s, you know. He was just lazy and big. So,
Hope your dad doesn't watch this.
he'll laugh. He won't care. But he, like, not that he didn't get me into sports, you know, like,
No, yeah, but like being involved.
but he just wasn't so much involved
Yeah.
in it.
How did you tell your parents they were pregnant?
Were you told our parents?
Well, yeah.
Dumb question.
Yeah. We just sat them down and told them. It was nothing exciting. Who inspires you the most? Could be anyone you know or don't know personally.
Who inspires me? I don't really get inspired.
Sad.
Cool. Oh, I don't know. What do you mean? Yeah.
Okay. What's been your favourite thing about the pregnancy?
Watching you turn into Pumbaa. Little Pumbaa.
You're so sad. It's my nickname, Pumbaa, because I'm getting fat.
Your little Pumbaa belly.
Not Pumbaa isn't even fat though. Pumbaa's ugly. So it's a bit ratchet. So yeah, that's all for this video, guys. Thank you for watching. And
Now
I'll
let
see
me eat
you.
my ham sandwiches in peace.
I'll see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you soon. Bye.